Hello everybody, this is Caroline Alizan, a graduate student of the Grok Trade Mentoring Program. It is Monday, March 14th of 2011, and we are looking at the Q's daily chart. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend and you're all back in the game. So let's do some technical analysis here today. So looking at this chart, look what we see here. See that little blue trend line that I drew here on my chart? The one below here, which is a support area, and the one up here, which is a resistance area. So we are in a downtrend. So what we see here at this point in time is that we are at support, forming a low base formation in a downtrend. So what we need to pay really close attention to tomorrow is, as you can see, that little area here between these two pink trend lines, between the area of resistance right here and the area of support. So if we get another candlestick right here within that range, we're going to still be in a low base formation at the bottom of our down leg and at support. So what we need to pay close attention to tomorrow again is that high of yesterday, Friday actually. Was it Friday? Yeah, that was Friday. At the, let's see what the high was, 56.66 mark. So put that little trend line right here and watch it really carefully tomorrow, as well as the low of Friday, which was at the 55.82 mark, and look at the one here today, 55.86. So 55.82. Put that next pink trend line, color it whatever you want, and pay close attention to it. So once you have your trend lines drawn, areas of support and resistance, pay close attention to them and watch for a breakout. So if we were about to break back to the downside, first of all, we would need to break through the low of Friday, which was at the 55.82 mark, through that pink trend line right here, as well as we'll have to break through that next area of support, which we are getting really close to at the 55.70 mark, and then we would need to close below it. And if we ever do that, we would be in trouble again. So what it means here is that this little low base formation is just a resting point before we head lower. If we ever get that breakout and a close below that 55.70 mark, and then we would have our next stop here at this lower area of support right here, the 54.92. So put that little trend line in here as well. But if we get a bounce, if we head higher, we would have some really major areas of resistance to break through on our way up if we ever wanted to go back and break back into a bullish territory. So first of all, watch for a breakout through that high of Friday, which was at the 56.66 mark, and then we need to break through it and then close above it. But check this out, we have that next area of resistance right here at the 56.78 mark, so watch it as well. And then the next one is that red moving average, which is sitting at the 56.96 mark. So we have so many major areas of resistance on our way up that we could get stopped at. So pay close attention to that. And then the next one would be a cross point of the 8 moving average, which is here in green, as well as that area of resistance right here to 57.20. So that's a key area of resistance to watch. And then if we ever break back to the other side of the trade, if we ever went into a bullish territory, we would have some more potential to the upside all the way up to that next area of resistance right here, the 57.67 mark, 57.67 mark, which is a major cross point of these two major areas of resistance. So that is very important, and that's the key. So pay close attention to all of them here. And also check this out. We are still bearish according to the MACD, so watch it really carefully, whatever you do. And what else do we see here? We are breaking through the zero line on the MACD, which means that we are in trouble. We are pointing lower, pointing south, crossing that zero line to the downside with another negative check, which means that we are bearish according to the MACD as well as according to the chart. So it's confirming that move. And look at this. Oh, where's that trend line here from? Let me delete it so I don't confuse you. There we go. So we're still pretty good according to the volume. We're still a little bit above the average, which is a pretty good confirmation. So we're not below, we're still above, and we're getting these little spikes right here, but it's kind of decreasing. We're resting here, and that's what's happening. We have that little decrease in volume bars, but we're still a little bit above the average, which is good. So we have all these confirming or bearish run, but again, pay really close attention to all major areas of support and resistance that I showed you here today. And also, you should already know this, pay close attention to the MACD. So have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.